It's the deceptively simple alchemy of the modern age, turning sunshine, water, and a small angry pepper into liquid lightning. It's the universal culinary command. Make this more interesting. A few drops wake up anything from a fancy soup to your Tuesday tacos. To satisfy the world's demand for that kick, you need a river of sauce flowing through a symphony of steel. How did this one little bottle from Louisiana conquer nearly 200 countries? The story is spicier than you think. It doesn't begin in a factory. It begins here with a single fiery fruit, the Tabasco pepper. The main ingredient isn't just the pepper, salt, or vinegar. The main ingredient is thyme. A whole lot of it. This is the holy trinity of flavor. But the real secret isn't the recipe, it's the process. A tradition protected by a wall of salt. The rhythm of production is relentless. Each bottle a tiny glass soldier filled and sent on its mission to defeat blandness. Even the bottles get a quick shower and scrub before they're sent out. Appearance is everything, after all. But the story goes deeper than the factory floor. It starts in a place as unique as its flavor. Deep in the Louisiana bayou is Avery Island. It's more than a location. It's the heart and soul of the operation. This land, on a massive salt dome, provides two of the three key ingredients. It was literally destined for this. The year was 1868. The country was rebuilding, and one man was about to start a flavor rebellion. Meet Edmund McIlhenny, a banker who, after the Civil War, had a failed business and a crop of hot peppers. His idea was simple. Mix peppers from his garden with salt from his island. Spoiler alert, it worked out very well. The harvest is the most critical step. Pickers look for one thing only, the perfect shade of crimson. Fresh from the field, the peppers are immediately ground into a mash, releasing all that concentrated heat and flavor. This mash is then packed into white oak barrels, where it will begin a long, slow transformation. He originally used discarded cologne bottles. The packaging has improved, but the fiery soul inside remains the same. From a local secret shared with family and friends, McIlhenny's pepper sauce began its journey to tables across the globe. Every Tabasco pepper grown today can trace its lineage directly back to the seeds Edmund McIlhenny first planted. The journey is a perfect circle. From the plant, to the factory, to your taco, and back to the earth. It's the great equalizer of flavor. As welcome at a backyard barbecue as it is in a five-star hotel bar. The core of the process, mash, age, mix, has remained virtually unchanged for over 150 years. Why mess with perfection? To keep up with demand, these vast fields are dedicated to growing future flavor bombs. That's a McIlhenny family member 5 generations later, still personally inspecting the crops. A true hands-on approach. Each one of these peppers is a tiny vessel holding the potential for a future bottle of sauce. The harvest is still done by hand. A machine can't judge ripeness, but a seasoned picker knows the perfect red. To meet global demand, peppers are now grown around the world. But every single seed comes from Avery Island. It's the circle of life, Tabasco edition. Seeds become seedlings in Louisiana, then are sent to farms across the globe. Modern agriculture helps, but there's no substitute for good soil, hard work, and a whole lot of sunshine. These fields aren't just rows of crops. They are meticulously planned nurseries for future flavor. From the moment they're planted, each seedling is carefully tended to, ensuring a healthy and productive life. The fields are a sea of green, patiently waiting for the signal to transform. The peppers don't ripen all at once. They create a fiery gradient from green to orange to that signature red. How do they know it's perfect? With the little red stick. If a pepper doesn't match this exact color, it stays on the plant. It's a low-tech but foolproof system. For over a century, this stick has been the final judge of ripeness. The harvest is a race to pick peppers at their peak. ensuring every bottle has that perfect balance of heat and flavor. Once harvested, the peppers are brought back home to Avery Island to begin their transformation into mash. It's time to release the magic. In the mashing process, the peppers are crushed, preparing them for their long rest. First, create the mash. The recipe is simple: ripe Tabasco peppers and a precise amount of salt from the Avery Island mine. The salt isn't just for taste. It's a natural preservative that draws out liquid and kicks off fermentation. This potent, fiery slurry is the heart of the sauce. All the final flavor is locked inside this mash. The mash is loaded into white oak barrels, many once used for whiskey, adding a subtle layer of character. Here, in these barrels, the mash will rest and ferment for up to 3 years. You simply can't rush this part. Each barrel is carefully filled to the brim, ready to embark on its long, flavor-developing journey. The barrels are sealed with a wooden lid, but the most crucial step of the process is yet to come. This is the company's oldest and most brilliant secret: a thick cap of pure salt on top of each barrel. This salt cap is a natural airlock. It lets fermentation gases escape, but keeps oxygen and bacteria from getting in. It's a testament to 19th century ingenuity that still works perfectly in the 21st. Once sealed, the barrels are sent to the warehouse, a fragrant cathedral dedicated to the art of aging. Inside, thousands of barrels rest, each one slowly transforming. The mash mellows, and the flavors deepen and become more complex. This man's job is to be a librarian of flavor, tracking every barrel and ensuring it ages to perfection. Beneath that crust of salt, a slow, funky fermentation is taking place, creating the unique taste that can't be replicated. Time, dust, and the occasional spiderweb are all part of the process. Good things come to those who wait. The sheer scale of the operation is breathtaking. Every single one of these barrels is part of a multi-year plan. After up to 3 years, the moment of truth arrives. The salt cap is broken, and the aged mash is revealed. What emerges is something richer, deeper, and far more flavorful than what went in. It smells potent. Now the fully aged mash is ready for the final step. It's time to turn it into a sauce. The mash is combined with high-quality distilled white vinegar and stirred continuously for up to 28 days. This slow stirring is crucial. It allows the vinegar to fully absorb all the flavor from the pepper mash. Finally, the pepper solids, seeds, and skins are strained out, leaving behind only the smooth, brilliantly red finished sauce. But before a single drop is bottled, every single batch must undergo a series of rigorous quality control tests. In the lab, it's checked for color, consistency, and pH. Then comes the most important test, the human palate. Only when it meets the family's exacting standards is a batch approved. There's simply no room for error. And now, the sauce is ready for its grand finale, a high-speed trip through the bottling line. This is a meticulously choreographed ballet of glass and steel, where thousands of bottles are filled every hour. With incredible speed and precision, each bottle gets its signature red cap, complete with the green overcap. And finally, the iconic diamond label is applied, the official seal of approval that this bottle is ready for the world. From a pepper on a plant to a finished product on the line, the journey is finally complete. This is when each bottle gets its identity, a label recognized on tables from Tokyo to Toledo. An army of flavor, marching in perfect formation, ready for deployment against the forces of blandness. The packaging makes a bold promise: make everything better. It's a mission the company has lived by for a century. The bottles are boxed, wrapped, and palletized, the final step before their journey to a store shelf near you. It's a mesmerizing process, a perfect loop of empty bottles in and full bottles out, repeated millions of times over. The sheer volume is a testament to the world's unending desire to add a little excitement to its food. Here, the factory's story ends and yours begins. On an oyster, in a rich gumbo, or a bubbling hot pot, it brightens avocado toast, elevates a simple taco, and stands ready in a lineup of flavors. The dependable original. Next time you reach for this bottle, remember its journey from a single seed to that perfect, fiery drop.